Are you ready to turn your podcast into a money printing machine? In this video, I'm going to share 9 ways you can do exactly that, and I bet 3 of them you've never even considered. What's up, guys? Ryan Helms here, founder of Legacy Podcasting and Melville.app. And in this video, I'm going to share how you can turn your podcast from an expensive hobby into a bill printing machine. But before we do that, go ahead, drop a comment down below. Let me know, have you ever made money from your podcast? If you have, I'd love to know how, and maybe I can include that in a future video if I don't cover it in this one. But let's don't waste any more time. Let's get into why you came and clicked play on this video, and it's to learn how to make some money from your podcast. So the first one we got here is Josh and Jill Stanton. They actually charge their guest to come on to their podcast. Have you ever thought about charging your guest? I know before I thought about this, or not thought about it, before I actually heard this from Josh and another one that I'll share in a second, I was like, mind blown. So they charge $9.97 for you to come on their podcast, but not everybody. If you want to skip the line, so they kind of have a skip the line fee where you pay $9.97 and you can expedite that process of coming on their podcast. You know, supply, demand. They got a lot of people that want to be on their show because they have a big audience. Thus, they can charge money to get on in front of their audience a bit quicker. John Lee Dumas is another one. He has a huge podcast called Entrepreneur on Fire, and you'll see here he charges $3,500 to come on his podcast. And as far as I know, that's for everybody to come on the show, no matter who you are. Disclaimer, we've got a couple of our clients on that podcast in the past, and we paid between $3,500 and $4,500 to have our clients appear on his podcast. So if you do the math, I mean, he's pumping out a ton of episodes. At one point, he was doing 7 days a week. Now I think he might do 3 to 5 a week, but still do the math. I mean, that's a hefty business just from your interview-based podcast. So pretty cool, right?